after a few days here, it almost feels silly asking this, but do y'all ever have inclement weather here?
It works every time.
Back home, we have all kinds of weather. We have soft rain, mist,
Really hard rain.
thunderstorms, rain-wrapped tornadoes.
Yeah.
Sometimes we get hit with hurricanes too. When you think of a quintessential American tornado, though, that's like out in the Midwest, like Kansas, Nebraska, where you can see it coming from miles and miles away. But in Alabama, when there's a when there's a tornado coming, it is wrapped in rain. It's the kind of storm where the sky gets dark as night and you can't see anything, and then you just feel a rumbling, a shaking, like a thunder train, if you will. But Beth wrote this song. I can't take really any credit for it. I was out of town in sunny Key West. But you'll take it.
And we were supposed to have bad weather that day, so we have these very famous weathermen because we do have all sorts of weather. And he was saying that on these days when we know we're supposed to have some tornadoes and things, the storms that happen at the beginning of the day tend to kind of give an idea of how that day will play out. And I thought people are like that too, and we just don't always pay attention to what they're going through. So I wrote this song, and it's called When It Rains. It came out in January?
Yeah, right in the beginning of tornado season.
Right, yeah, right. So, When It Rains.
It's funny how we age
minute to just say thank you to Craig, not just for having us, but also for speaking up about mental health and how important it is for us to take care of each other. Because it's not always easy to do that. I wish we were better at that back at home. We still think that it's best to bottle it up as a society sometimes. This is one of our older tunes, and it's literally about a tornado. It's called Thunder Train. Lighten it up a little bit. Like many musicians, we had a lot of free time about 4 years ago. Wrote a couple albums. One particular one we released in late 21. It's called The Morning Sounds. We had started the record before everything shut down, and then just watched the world get darker and darker, and we added a U to the spelling and made it about morning. It's actually, if you listen to it front to back, it was intended to be a true album like they used to make back in the day. Cohesive, and it's actually the process of grief or loss through the metaphor of finding yourself awake drifting in a life raft out in the ocean with no land in sight. And then sort of mentally going through the processes of like, oh shit, where am I? And then the anger, and then the sadness, and then maybe you might even sink down to the bottom of the ocean for 1,000 years before the hand of friendship and humanity reaches out and lifts you back up. So we're going to play the title track off that record. I think we sold out of that CD, so you'll have to just listen to it for free like everybody else. This is called Warning Sounds.
Morning sound.
So we kind of started this whole music career backwards. Most young artists work hard as musicians and then slowly have their dreams crushed and then give up. We started off listening to all the people telling us it would never work and tried to have regular careers. But then, unfortunately, and fortunately, I guess, and well, no, not fortunately, a dear friend of mine, a very talented musician, Andrew Lewis, was a victim of gun violence, dead at 27. Andrew was the first person to say, "Hey, Johnny, what you're writing is worth playing and worth listening to." He encouraged me to take myself seriously. Beth is actually classically trained. She plays French horn, so people take her seriously all the time. I am a folk musician. I taught myself. I was processing that loss, which is part of the reason why a lot of our music is about loss. And unfortunately, it is one of the most common pieces of humanity, right? Like we all lose people. But this song in particular was the moment that I decided to step forward. It's that moment in grieving when you realize that you can't go back in time, you can't change anything, but the best thing that you can do for the ones that you've lost along the way is to carry them with you in your heart and live your life just a little bit fuller, so they can continue to live on with you. And so I wrote this song for Andrew after he died. It's called Bluster. So it's really thanks to Andrew in a lot of ways that we're here tonight, among many other people. And if it's all right with you, I'd like to play one of his songs. And you can look him up. His music is still online. His name is Andrew Lewis from Montgomery, Alabama. He's mostly on Reverb Nation, which is kind of a thing of the past, but you can still look it up. It's a pity, and it is a pity that he couldn't be here with us tonight.
You know, it's a real honor for us to be able to carry him along with us and play his music for you here tonight, all the way across the ocean. Oh, yes, thank you.
like I said, we don't only write sad songs. The back half of Morning Sounds is that hand of friendship reaching to pull you up. We escape the phone, and then we realize that we're not quite perfect, and then we get there together. I don't have time, we don't have time to go through the full perfect suite, but let's just establish that each and every one of you are perfect just the way you are. So don't change a thing. Be yourself, unless you want to be a better version of yourself, and that's okay too. But this song is the last song in that suite. It's called Rising Tides, because together we can lift each other up. And things like, buying a pint to save a music venue are ways that we can help each other out. And that's amazing. I wish that back home we were a little craftier about things like that. You guys are inspiring. This song is called Rising Tides.
today. It's about being afraid of the dark. We actually have a kids' psychedelic record coming out in the spring of next year, and I thought this song would be on it.
And before you think, no, we're not giving kids psychedelics. They don't need them. They already have infinite imaginations. So that's what it's all about.
So this song is about being afraid of the dark, because it turns out adults are afraid of many things that aren't necessarily rational when you put them in the light. So.
Close my eyes and try to calm my mind.
want to say thanks again to Craig and the Sound Lounge. Thank you, Russell, for running the sound and the Sound Lounge, and all of you for sticking around for us. You know, sometimes it's hard to describe what we do, and when we just say that we explore the human condition through song, people don't always get that. So we decided to sort of write an anthem, if you will. This is Space Folk Explorer. It's our newest tune. We basically wrote it right before we came over so we can tell y'all about what we're trying to do.
Softly starts to speak to quiet moments where time begins to leak, and then I see it's time to get moving. Putting up your space boots and belt around your waist. Escape velocity is the path we'll take out on the road to see what we can find. And then suddenly we're not living on our line. Lots of road running through our minds. On mission, human condition, thought-provoker in the lower of my mind. Now that I have seen the light, I know what I must do. We can mount an expedition, seeking out the truth of the mystery of the universe. With every step we take, roots begin to break. The ground beneath us moans, then it starts to quake, and then I know it's time to get moving. We're not living on our line. Lots of gold running through our minds. On this human condition, we keep searching for our guide. Space folk explorers of our time.
Thank y'all so much. I do want to say thank you for being such an attentive and listening audience. It really means a lot to us when people pay attention like that. It really does. We've been so lucky to come here in January to meet amazing people like Craig, and then for Paul Spencer to take us over to Maverick Festival, for us to be able to be here right now. And then we got to play Little Rabbit Barn, which I don't know if you've ever heard of that place, but it's an incredible venue over in Ardley. I probably didn't pronounce that correctly. Colchester. And then up at Cafe 9 in Sheffield with Lauren Housley and Tom of the Northern Cowboys. And then tomorrow up in Nottingham, I'm learning. In the States we call it Nottingham.
We have a Birmingham in
Alabama. If you want to learn how to speak like us, just add an R to any word that has ends in a vowel. So Alabama, Alabamer. There you go. This is a true joy. It's an honor for us. If we have time for just one more, we were supposed to do that cover set on the busking stage, and I want to give y'all a chance to pick. So, Pink Floyd, Radiohead, or ELO. I'm not doing Bowie tonight. Okay, I'm gonna need wait.
Wish us luck for this.
Let's get a round of applause for those three. So Pink Floyd. Okay. ELO. I got a feeling.
Thanks from Birmingham, it's got to be. ELO are a Birmingham band, it's got to be.
Well, then y'all don't clap very loud when I say Radiohead. Well, I think it's still ELO. I'm going to need to take a sip of that before we try this.
We do have. Thank you for this, Craig. We do have a mailing list. We can pull out after this show, as well as some T-shirts and a few CDs, I think. And
Stickers,
some
we're
stickers
feeling
left.
pretty generous. So
Yeah.
if you ask us nicely, we'll just give you the stickers.
And then those teapots, we do appreciate any support. Yeah, this has been so awesome.
It's
So
going to be
thank
a long boat ride home.
you. We might be swimming.
And, hopefully this song will bring you fair weather.
All right, here we go.
Forecast call for blue sky.
Hey,
As we mentioned, we love human connection. I tell you what, everybody pull out your pounds and put them in those teapots. Free bird! Pink Floyd. All right. Y'all have been fearless tonight. So to award you, Thank y'all so much. You know, we bring our whole band back. We'll play stuff like The Wall all night long. Just saying. Thanks again, everybody here at the Sound Lounge, all the people who came out and supported live original music and a couple covers too. Thank you, Russell, for running immaculate sound. Craig and the band. Those Golden Thieves are quite noble, are they not? We love y'all. Take care.